mission we had as the Breath of Life group was to bring a time of joy and happiness to the children of the Purepecha ethnic group in the Sierra of Michoacan. These are usually children with many economic needs and scarcity, so bringing them some sweets and toys brings them a lot of joy, and at the same time, we take the opportunity to share the message of the good news of salvation.
Well, the children of Quinceo have had the church visiting them for years, so every time they go or we go, it's a joy for them. They already know there will be surprises and activities, but the fact of seeing their little faces and being received with such tenderness and love, truly it is priceless.
Well, there was a very beautiful moment when one of the little ones, we were handing out the sheets for them to color the activity and everything. And one of the little ones comes up to me and says, "Hey, why was Jesus crucified?" And I was like, for this moment, for this child, this is why I came. I mean, for this exact moment. So I explained a little to him, and 2 other kids came over to listen to the story and everything. And I don't know, it's those moments that even make you, I mean, on the outside, you're with the child explaining, well, look, because of this and everything. But inside, you're really excited thinking, they asked me, I mean, this is why we came, to share the gospel with them, for them to start learning and everything.
Well, we definitely see God's faithfulness throughout the region, because a few years ago, even last year, there wasn't as much. People were still resistant to the gospel. And today we can see how people are more receptive to listening. The gospel, the good news of salvation. Today we find a larger, more robust church. It's no longer a mission, it's now a church. And that makes us very happy that the church continues to grow.
Every time the teams go there, all of them, without exception, I believe, bring back a new learning experience. And this new learning is the way faith is lived. They always come back very impacted by the way they serve Christ, the way they dedicate their lives to Christ, and the impact on the people who go from here to there is always, I can grow even more in faith, because sometimes those of us here believe that faith we are often at the limit, or that we are serving in the ministry in a way that is, wow, impressive. But when you get there, you say, I think what I do here in Guadalajara doesn't even compare yet with the service and ministry in Quinceo.
When you go on missions, you go with the idea of, I'm going to teach them, I'm going to bring them the word and everything.
And maybe you can bring it to them, the Bible, the word, but they are going to teach you how to live the gospel. Because in their daily lives, the trust they have in the Lord as their provider, as their savior, as their protector. I mean, they live the Lord in all his facets, and they teach you how to live it.
What God has told me every time we go, or this last time we went, is that he wants me being in his service. He wants me working. He doesn't want me to stay still.
God surprised me again.
By showing that our dreams are limited, our resources are limited, and seeing how for God there are no limits. God does. 5 years ago, I didn't dream of finding such a large, robust church, growing so much, building its own building on its own land. For me, it was something I couldn't imagine. And seeing what is happening today is the grace of God, it is the faithfulness of God, the goodness of God in this group of brothers of believers there.
Missions are a call from God for everyone and a breath of life. It is a very good precursor and a good place for all of us to attend missions and experience it. There are many churches that do not have this opportunity. Breath of life, and I believe that each of us, at least once in our life, should go on missions. And there, we can also know if the call for many of us, for many of you, from the Church of Breath of Life, have that call. And there you can discover it, so it is essential to be able to go, even if it's just once.